I'm going to show you something really revolutionary today. If you have built a chatbot within Voiceflow, but this Voiceflow design doesn't really speak to you, it doesn't speak your brand's language, it doesn't have the colors, it doesn't look very futuristic or cool, I understand your pain, which is exactly why in this video I'm going to show you how to change all of that, how to white label it, how to put your design on it, how to put a custom send requirement to human feature, how to add in a voice call feature, how to do a bunch of very cool things. And in the end, I'm going to promise you, you will be the coolest on the industry you're in, whatever, because you have this really cool, really good looking, really fun chatbot. And I promise it's as well completely free. And if you don't have your Voiceflow chatbot ready yet, you have two options. Either you can go to my channel and watch a video where I have a tutorial on how to build a chatbot within Voiceflow, or you can click the first link in the video description. Join my school community there. It's completely free, but you will get a free chatbot in there as well that you can just download and upload in Voiceflow, and you will have the entire chatbot and everything you need. There's a tutorial as well in there, so I take you by your hand, lead you through all of the process. It's completely free, so you can just cut through all of that and get started immediately. So once you've done that, come back here. We're gonna bring this to the next level now, make it look extra cool. Let's go. Step number one, open your browser. So for one, we need Voiceflow. By this time, you should have your Voiceflow account. You should have your chatbot already ready. If you don't, like I said, tutorial or first link in video description. And the second page we need is actually Convocore. That's what they're called now. Convocore is the option we're going to take to white label it, and we're going to build everything else in here. Load this up. I already have an account now. If you don't have an account, it will look like this. You need to say get started, and then you can either choose a Google account or put your name and email address in here, agree to the terms of service, and then get started. And then sooner or later, you should be put into a dashboard that looks like this without all of these agents in here. Okay, so we're gonna create a new agent. We name this however we like our business. You wanna choose the Voiceflow agent and hit create. And this is where all of the magic happens. We have our title, which is seen over here. We have our description, which is what's below. We can change this to ask any question. Ask any question. We could hit add your own branding. This would cost us a couple dollars. So we're gonna skip this for now. And now we need to connect this to Voiceflow. So go back to Voiceflow, go to the agent you have, go to settings, go to API keys, copy the primary API key you have here, go back and put this into here. And I suggest you do the project ID as well. So you go back to this little settings icon over here, go to general, copy the project ID, go back and paste it in here just to make it safe. Logo, header, and images. Open this up. We have the launch avatar. You can create your own, the logo of your website, or create your own avatar here that you can upload then here for the header image as well. So this will be here and here. A banner image, a chat avatar. This will be this little thing. A background image. I don't particularly like it when there is an image in the background, so I'm always leaving this out. You can play around here. You can even put links to the image you want to have for the background. You can choose whether the image is visible or not. I like it to have it not visible. Then font, theme, and color. In here you can choose any font that is within Google. So for example, you can choose Roboto, which is one that I like to use. This is a bit of pain. You have to write it out and then delete everything that is written before it. Language is English. You can as well change this to automatic. Automatic means that if your website is English and your chatbot is English, but someone from Europe, for example from Germany, which is where I live, comes over to your website, the chatbot will pick up on the API address and then change the language to German, so I could interact with it in German. I found this to be a bit of buggy in the past. So whenever I was then opening the chatbot, everything was in German, but when I wanted to close it, the texts were in Arabic or anything. So I like to have this in English as well. Okay, then you can change around the button layouts. To be honest, I don't really know what they do, so just leave it on vertical. Button variants, you can play around with this as well. This is however you like. Then input variants goes the same here for this. play around with it, see what it changes even, or we don't know. And right down here, you can choose whatever color you want. So if the color of your brand is more blue, then you pick blue. If it's purple, you go with purple. If it's cyan, you go with cyan, which is probably what fits me best. Or you can hit custom themes and put in your color code that you have in here, and it's gonna automatically like put in everything else as well to match that color which you put in. You can as well put white mode on if you want to. Then we have tabs and configuration. Please enable tabs. Enabling tabs is really cool. You're seeing what this is going to do. If we put this off, we only have the chat. If we turn tabs on, we have like so much more. We have a home tab, we have a chats tab where we can see the chats, and we have an FAQ tab. In here, if you hit this little seconds icon over here, you can enable custom FAQs, and you can write questions and answers in here. And if you want to have new ones, you can add a question in here, and it's going to pop up a new question. This is really cool. I have this on my website as well. You can see if you go to my website and scroll down to where we have the chatbot, I have a custom FAQ here as well with a bunch of questions and answers and the chats feature and the home feature. So if you go to home, then we can put this here. So hi, and then either the username, how can we help you today? The header offset is just how far it is from everything that comes below. So if we put in more, it's gonna like put this down further. Then we have the different options we can choose here. For example, ask a question, which is gonna open the chat now. Then we have pre-put messages. So if you want to give your users the option to go into with, hey, I want to have some info about this specific product, then you can add some here or take them away and say, ask about product 1 plus, and then it's going to show up here. And whenever someone says ask about product, this is the question that's going to turn up. So continue recent conversation. This is for, okay, whenever someone comes on your website and they have written with a chatbot previously, they can just continue in that. Start a live call means that if we hit to start a live call, then we will actually be in a call with that agent, and it's going to voice for voice speak with us to answer our questions. Talk to human agent. What this is going to do is when someone clicks this, it's going to go into the chat, and we can then request to talk to a human. And I'm going to tell you how to do this in a moment. If we set up a company and stuff as well, and we have that tab open, and someone messages our bot that they want to speak to a human, then we're going to hear like a Bing sound effect. So we know, okay, someone's going to speak to a human. Let's hop into the chat and help him out. If you don't have anyone who's going to be sitting in this open tab all day, then turn this off. Privacy and legal. Put on the privacy disclaimer. This is whenever someone opens up the chatbot, they're going to put into a privacy disclaimer first, which they then have to say, okay, I agree to the terms of service. I agree to knowing that this is an AI, this can make mistakes, and to all of the other requirements you have. I highly suggest to put this in here. You can put the link to your privacy policy as well and such stuff. And then widget code and configuration is just, if you copy this, you can put this onto your website and it will show this on your website. So you're going to put this anywhere before the HTML close tag of your website, and it's going to just show up in the bottom right corner. Knowledge base, we won't have to do anything here. This is just going to take the knowledge base we have in Voiceflow. Chats, here we can see everything that has been written with our chatbot recently. Look, this is the chat we just had. Over here, by the way, you can say as well handle chat because they requested to talk to a human. So we can say handle chat and then type a message, hello, and then send hello, and then we can give this back to the AI. Okay, analytics, this is really cool. You can change in here in which time frame you want to see the analytics, and then in here you can see like how many minutes your chatbot has called, how many total messages it had received, how many credits have been used, which is basically just the currency AI's handled in, how many seconds were in each chat on average. Leads is a more advanced feature. I'm not going to cover that today. Part of because I've never really used this as well. I have an automation which collects all of the leads. Then this is the channels you can connect this to. I suggest you put in smart initialization there. It's just going to help tremendously. And then if you want to have this connect to Instagram, so you want your clients to be able to ask questions via Instagram. Then you can connect here, follow the steps, and connect it to Instagram or to WhatsApp or to Messenger. You get the idea. Then we have a bunch of settings. Of course, you want to enable the agent. You can record the transcripts or not. If you record them, then you need to write into your privacy policy as well. We're gonna record the transcripts. By the way, anything legal that I'm saying in this video, please check with your lawyer. I am not a lawyer. This is no legal advice. So don't take anything I say about legal stuff. Check with your lawyer here. I can only tell you I'm doing it. I'm telling my users, you're talking to an AI and I'm gonna record the chats. The AI introduction message. This is whenever we load up your website, what your AI is gonna say. You can say forgot chat history. If you put this on, this is an extra legal safety thing, I think. Everything else, leave it as it is. User interface as well, leave it as it is. Language and comms, we have already covered that before. Security and limits, you can disable transcript sharing, so no one can share the transcripts that is collected. Notifications, I suggest you start with a proactive message. So whenever someone loads onto your website, there is a message, and then auto start with pop-up, so someone can see, oh, hey, here's an AI. I'm going to talk to that AI. It's going to help a lot of people to see and realize the AI and then actually talk to it. Handoff and support, you can enable the handoff, you can disable the handoff. This depends on whether you want to engage with your chatbot and with your users whenever someone wants to talk to a human. Technical configuration is, you can leave it all as it is. If you want to make any changes here, I suggest you just read through what they want from you here. Integrations, you have Voiceflow already enabled. You can enable Instagram. VAPI is an AI for AI phone conversations. So if you want your agent to be able to handle phone conversations, my God, I can't talk today. Then you can create a VAPI account and connect VAPI as well. You just need to put in their API keys and ID, and I suggest you put the sync knowledge base and use the Voiceflow agent. Cool. Whenever you publish, it's going to save all of that. Now let's go to agency. You have to create an agency here. If you go here first, this tab is gonna, you're not gonna see anything here. Oops, I need to change my agency name, by the way. This is your company. This is how your company is displayed in here. So you can set this up, enable password login. I suggest you do as well. Watch this tutorial on how everything works in detail. Here is a bunch of different stuff. If we open this up, this is the link to our company in here. Okay, I'm already signed in now, but this is what it's going to look like for us and anything or anyone we share the chatbot with. We can see our live conversations over here. This is for one of my clients' agents. This is basically the dashboard for your chatbot, and you're going to enable this by going through this tutorial and setting up your agency here. And then clients, you can put in a new clients whenever you like, assign a chatbot you have to them, you assign these chatbots to them, and then if we were to hit manage, you can see the password and email address they can use to sign in to see the dashboard of the chatbot, which we've just seen. I'm not going to do that, because if I do that, you will see the settings and the password for this client, which I don't want. So I'm not going to show you that. And with all of that done, you have your chatbot on the next level. It's going to look like this if you embed it into your website. Another client of mine is Iterasoft. You can see the chatbot is popping up here. This is what it looks like for them. We have the chats, we have the home tab. We can begin a conversation and so on. Another one is System Partner of Hamburg, is another client of mine, and they as well have this chatbot in here. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty awesome. It looks extremely cool and futuristic. I'm in love with this, so I wanted to share it with you. If you found this valuable, or if you want to get into creating now as well, as I said, first link in the video description. I would love as well if you shared this with anyone who thinks this would be cool as well, because I think it's cool. I hope everything was clear. If you want to know anything more, let me know in the comments, and you can go ahead and watch this video right now. Goodbye.